Here we are at the 2019 DXR Dirt Kings event, primarily sponsored by Nemo Racing, Bullet Engines, Agama. Anyways, here we are. We're actually gonna do a track walk right now. The guys are getting it ready after practice has finished. They're sweeping it all off. They're gonna water it tonight. But here we go. Simple, straight away, down the front. So you can also, we'll notice pit lane here. The tight, little technical pit lane is slippery on top, kind of like a shuffleboard table. And then when you set your cars on here, if another car comes by, it can definitely bump it. So you gotta watch out for that. Anyways, we're going down the straightaway and we have a drop off. Doesn't mean much. Just, it's kind of like a braking point. It's a good time to tell yourself to slow down. So you can take this. If you can stay tight to the pipe, you can kind of just pop right up and actually launch it and land right on that corner apex. So that works out pretty well if you can hit that right. So pretty simple there. Nice sharp left. Into a roller. Into a berm. And our first big feature, the double. So they have lines here to help you make sure you keep your car straight. You know where you're going so you don't land out here. That's your goal. So there we're taking that in about middle inside, landing, middle in here as well. And right here, in that last practice we just did, right here it's getting a little bit of a bump spot in it. So you're gonna have to watch out for that. Staying tight was definitely smoother. Land here, about 25% out again. This little single. And then there's actually a little mound here. Hard to see, but it's definitely there. So we're kind of landing middle out here, taking this tight, but not too tight. It's easy to get up on that pipe. So just like right around there. And then we go uphill a slight amount and approach our stair step down / kicked up. So I'll try to show you what I mean here. I mean, they're like completely flat when you look like this, but each one is dug down deeper at the initial, and then you're landing as it's kind of going uphill, and each one's just like that. So the line we're taking here, for me at least, I'm staying tight on this, and I'm trying to take about the 20% line right in there. I'm trying to keep it straight. You start getting crooked and the car starts walking, and you don't want that, so taking it nice and straight seems to work well. I'm gonna hit this last one, slow down just a little bit for the last one so you don't overshoot it and get out of shape. Land that. And we got a nice double again, but nothing too high speed. They're all like half throttle jumps. So we just land this double here. And here's what I was talking about earlier, how banked this is. You can really see it when we get down low. So here we're kind of just taking this out in the middle. I'm more here, it seems like. So this is kind of like a slapper into this face. And then jump and do this little double here. Try not to overshoot it. This is actually like a really soft part of the track. It's kind of spongy, and a lot of cars you can see have dug into it, so it's getting kind of rough. So I'm trying to land kind of out in the middle, and I'm staying kind of tight, but you got to have enough grunt with my bullet engine to get up on this one. So tight jump, step on up on the plateau. Now on ground level, you can see how high it is right now. This is probably a 4 foot tall elevation. Start to come on down, slow down. You don't want to get on too fast. And we got a tight little S section here. You can see the groove starting to form after the full day. It didn't start out as wet as it normally does, so it's really, the groove's already coming up quicker. It'll be interesting to see how much they water tonight. Anyways, we just got a fast roller here. You don't get much air, but you can launch as hard as you want. Kind of land out here in the middle and have a nice berm. Kind of really see, pretty cool berm there. And I'm generally staying pretty tight, maybe 15% off the pipe. Hug it tight there. Shoot up to this little left-hander. And this is my toughest corner on the entire track, at least from where I was standing on the driver's stand. This 180. So I was standing at about the 10 spot right there. And these two marshals, I don't know why. It's like just where they're at, where I'm standing, it's just messing with my brain. So I keep overshooting, and then when I try not to overshoot, I undershoot it. So it's a corner you gotta really slow down more than you think you have to. Same with this whole track in general. It's kind of like a 10 scale feel with our 8 scales. So anyways, we got a nice fast chicane here. So you just want your car to rotate as quick as possible to get through this. And if you watched my other video, you noticed that I said, hey, this is the easiest we've ever got to come on the straightaway. Well, that is no more. It is now the roughest part of the track, and the cars get out of shape like crazy, and they put a little bit of water on it, but before it was just dust, and the cars would get out of shape very easily. And there we have the loop, and coming onto the line. So this is actually the second hardest part of the track. It's just keeping the car nice and smooth here. Blipping the throttle has helped with that. But anyways, come shoot down that straightaway. So there's your track walk from the 2019 DXR Dirt Kings event here at Harper Adams in Shropshire, Newport, UK. Thanks for watching, guys.